Would you set a slave free after she slapped her captor? This shocking tale from history will leave you speechless. Welcome to Historical Stories, where the past comes alive with drama, wisdom, and unforgettable twists. In a bustling city of old, a young nobleman buys a defiant slave girl, only for her to stun the crowd by violently attacking her former master. But what happens next? A brutal revenge? A cruel punishment? What unfolds is a story so unexpected, it redefines honor itself. This is history you won't find in textbooks. Don't miss a second. Let's dive in. From slavery to marriage, a twist of fate. A young man from a respectable family in a large city traveled to another city to pursue knowledge. Over time, he began to interact with the nobility of that city. When these people recognized his character, they grew fond of him and offered him a position in the governor's court. The young man began to like the city and became familiar with its people. He bought a house there, furnished it, and divided his time between work and studies. The young man had no time for personal chores, such as washing clothes and cooking, as he remained busy with work and studies. Therefore, he decided to buy a slave girl to manage his household affairs. The young man went to the slave market, where his eyes fell upon a beautiful slave girl. He was utterly captivated by her beauty and resolved to buy her. After negotiating the price, the payment was made and the contract was written. The slave girl prepared to leave with her new master, but before doing so, she did something astonishing. She turned back and slapped the slave trader so hard that his eyes nearly burst. Everyone was stunned, and the slave trader, enraged, moved to retaliate. The young man stepped between them and said that the trader was no longer her master and only her new owner could deal with her now. The slave trader begged the young man to return the girl at any cost, even offering double the price, but the young man refused. He advised the trader to forget the incident, lest people talk about him and make him a laughingstock. The young man and the slave girl arrived at his home. He prepared a bath for her, and after she had washed and perfumed herself, she noticed that the young man had prepared a delicious meal for her. They sat together to eat. The slave girl looked at the young man with ease and a smile, and the tension between them faded. Then the slave girl said to him, "You didn't ask me why I slapped that man." The young man replied, "I already knew the answer, so why wait? And I am certain you struck him in retaliation, not out of aggression." The slave girl said, "You are right. But do you know what I was retaliating for?" The young man said, "A free woman was enslaved. Attempts were made to train her, but she could not be tamed, so she was tormented and abused." The slave girl exclaimed in amazement, "You are absolutely right. By God, I have never met anyone like you. How did you know all this?" The young man replied, "Through the knowledge I have acquired, the morals I have learned, and the principles I have embraced." The slave girl asked, "Did these three things teach you about the pain and humiliation of slavery?" Without hesitation, the young man replied, "Go, you are free." The slave girl left the house as a free woman, then returned with an elder and 2 witnesses. She said, "Only a fool would let go of you after knowing you. I have given myself to you in marriage." Conclusion. In a world where power often corrupts, the young man's wisdom and compassion set him apart. Recognizing the slave girl's suffering, he chose justice over ownership, granting her freedom without hesitation. Moved by his integrity, she returned not as a servant, but as his equal, offering her hand in marriage. Their story became a testament to the truth that true nobility lies not in status, but in kindness, insight, and the courage to do what is right. And that's how a slap led to freedom and an unexpected love story. If you think history is boring, think again. This tale proves that courage, justice, and a little defiance can change lives forever. What would you have done in the young man's place? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another epic tale from Historical Stories, where the past isn't just remembered, it comes alive. Until next time, stay curious and keep history legendary. Thanks for watching.